We're live. It's Dora, and we've just finished work, and we've literally come straight from work to the beach. We are slapping our shoes together. We've got sand all in them. Oh my gosh, they're still wet from this morning. Got sand all at the top of them. So guys, I'm walking. Next Friday, I'm doing a 30-kilometre walk for mental health. Let me sit down for a bit. So we're walking 30 kilometres, which is 18 miles, right? 18 miles. Taking off these shoes because they're like my dancing shoes. So we've been doing lives before work and after work pretty much. Tomorrow I'm going to take on 15 kilometres because it's the weekend. And we're walking for purpose. It's a walk for a charity, which is Beyond Blue, which organises programs for mental health. Shit, it's hard. What's going on here? Half the beach just came out of my shoes, literally. So we're in southeast Queensland at the moment because that's where I live, and it's a beautiful winter's day. It's actually gorgeous, super gorgeous. All right. Now, I said don't worry, be happy, because I literally just went to a friend's gift shop. They're closing down today, and I bought their Be Happy cards. So I thought we'd just try that first. So let's undo our unboxing. So be happy. Hey, Craig, how you going, buddy? I just went to a friend's gift shop that were closing down, and everything was half price. So this box was $16, so I got it for $8. I just thought it'd be like they're little positive affirmation cards. So anyway, I'm going to try to open it up. Can't open it up with my matte teeth. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, let's do this. That's what use keys are for. I don't have a knife on me. You know, I don't normally carry a knife in my pocket. You know, I'm not that Steve Irwin inclined. Ah, I think we got it. Okay, guys, we have it. Okay, so these are my Be Happy cards. I'm going to open them together. So you're feeling better. That's great. So the man flu was over, Craig. Well, just in time for the weekend, buddy. That's good. And you can enjoy your weekend. Okay. So just getting these open. So they're supposed to be, what does it say here? 30 pop-up cards with messages inside. Oh, you actually open them. Oh, okay, righto. Literally pop up. Okay, let's go. Oh, don't say sorry. Be happy. Now let's read this out, okay? Begin doing what you want to do now. We have only this moment, sparking like a star in our hands and melting like a snowflake. There's something in that. Let's read that again. Begin doing what you want to do now. We have only this moment, sparking like the star in our hand and melting like a snowflake. It was written by Marie Benchon Ray. Oh, that's kind of nice, isn't it? Oh. Yes, you had man flu, Craig. I just thought I'd open one of them every time I do a walk. Considering I just bought these. That's kind of nice. I didn't realise what they were, but they're like to pop up. Oh, that's kind of gorgeous. There's a message in that, guys. I'll read that at the end too. Actually, and I'll take it with me and put it in my pocket. There we go. Let's put it in the pocket. All right. Man, look at the back of my car. I've got shitloads of sea glass. I've got sand everywhere. Oh God. All right. Let's take the bucket. Let's walk, guys. Oh, I just dropped my earring. Literally, I dropped my earring. Oh, lucky I saw that. So did you do a lot of sleeping today, Craig? Look, sleeping's the best remedy. Yum! Kid just showed me his apple. Okay. All right, guys. Left or right, Craig? Left or right? Pick one. Left or right? Either that or I'm going to end up in the drink. I'm scared I'm going to end up in the drink. Ending up in the drink. Ending up in the drink. Left or right, Craig? Left or right? Okay. I'm stuck here. Left. Okay. Phew. Just saved myself going for a swim. All right, guys. We are walking with purpose. We are walking 30 kilometres next Friday, guys. So it is 3:46 p.m. on a Friday afternoon here in southeast Queensland. And next Friday afternoon, I'll be walking, probably still walking, and about to finish off 30 kilometres or 18 miles and walking into the Mooloolaba beach, which is a lovely beach actually. So, and I would have started walking at 7:38 in the morning. So it's probably going to take us a good 6, 7, 8 hours, maybe even longer. Who knows? Who knows? Just depends on the women I'm walking with. They haven't been training much. Two, myself and another lady have. One other, I don't know what she's doing. I don't know how her training's been at all because she's just been chucked into it. Her mum pulled out of it. And then the other lady said, I haven't trained, I'm just going to wing it. So, could end up in disaster because we have to finish together. But hey, positive think it. Hey Paul, how you going, buddy? How you going? How you going? Oh, gosh, it's a nice afternoon. How's your day been down in Victoria? Craig's he's been lying in bed, getting himself better from the man flu. So he's been hopefully recovering and you're feeling better for the weekend. Paul, how you feeling today? How's the walks been? How's the whale watching go? I need a report. So we've got low tide, guys. It's gorgeous low tide. Oh, I should look at the tides too for about next week. That would be interesting to see what the tides are doing next week for the walk. You want to walk on fresh low tide, not trampled on low tide, because then it gets all mushy and it's not nice to walk on. But it really doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't really matter what the tides are, to be honest. I've still got to walk it, hey. So I won't talk to myself and I won't read it. Looks like there's been lots of people at the beach today. There's the sand castles and it's been a gorgeous day. I wouldn't blame. And I guess it's the last day of school holidays before the weekend. So probably lots of people were out. Oh, before it rained. Oh no, Paul, that sucks. Well, hopefully it'll be a better day tomorrow, hey? So guys, I had an interesting day today. After my work, I dropped into a friend's gift shop at Woolloongabba. She's closing, her and her girlfriend, her wife should I say, are closing their business down. I used to work with her like probably 20 years ago. And yeah, they've had this gift shop for probably 30 years or something, a long time. They've moved it a few different times, but yeah, sadly, gift shops are just so redundant now. No one cares about gift shops. Everyone buys everything online, and even though they've been making money, like they're paying their wages, two of them work there with another staff member, but they're both in their 70s now, so they wanted to retire. So good on them, but they couldn't sell it, and gift shops are like closing down left, right and centre. So it's really sad. But anyway, I went there to say goodbye, like not say goodbye, I'll probably see her again, but just to kind of, say congrats for, closing up shop. But that's where I bought those cards. So Paul, I bought some kind of happy cards. They're called happy pop-up cards. When I get to Lavender Rock, I'll read you the card. I read it to Craig before. It's got a positive message, which I thought it was quite nice actually. So I thought when I do walks, I'd open them up and just read out a positive message for the day. But it was funny, right? She said to me, she was introducing me to someone else that came in to say goodbye. And she said, oh my gosh. She goes, when I hired me, she goes, she starts laughing. She goes, do you remember? And I said, oh, not really. She goes, you said to me, yeah, I'll take the job, but I can't start for another 2 weeks because I'm going to Hong Kong. I mean, I thought that was pretty funny. And she goes, oh, I was thinking to myself, oh my God, I've just, hired some goddamn princess just telling me when she's going to start. And she goes, you're one of my best workers. I said, see, there you go. Have a bit of faith. But yeah, she had a good old giggle. Okay, we're going to end up wet, probably. All right, let's tippy-toe this. Eek, 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 eek. So nice. Look at the colours and look at the ground formation in the sand. I love that. That is so cool. Me and my bucket. You got 12 Ks in. Frig, that's pretty good, Paul. Doesn't matter if it was one walk or 2 walks. That's good Ks. Did you feel good? See anything interesting on your walk? Any interesting animals? You had a very low tide yesterday, hey? It's interesting when you get a really low tide because then you see things you don't normally see. My goodness, guys, it's warm. The sun's going on my back. Oi, oops, 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 oops. I'm all right, we're all right. I've just got... Probably didn't think this out very well. I'm still wearing my skirt from today's work. I just splashed water all up my skirt. Oh, well, who cares? It's the end of the week. I don't work tomorrow. Yay. Oh, that's all right. We're right. You feel good? You saw dogs and humans. Okay, that's good. Better than seeing aliens, I guess. Oh, okay, cool. Did it have some really nice formations, Paul? Whoa. Gosh. Oh, who cares? if I get the skirt wet, let's face it, it's not like just wash it. Stop being a princess. Hey, the fishing guys, all their boats are gone, so maybe they got the mullet today, and we missed all the action. No. I would have went left eventually anyway, Craig. So I'm going to try to do like a full lap from Lavender Rock to Scott Point. I don't know, is the tide going up or down? Let's have a look. Shivers. Okay, quick the skirt up. Who cares about the shoes, right? Oh, we're right. These kids are living their best life running through the sand. School holidays was always so fun, hey? Oh, even the parents are getting in on it. You should feel the sun on my back right now. It is so nice. It's really nice. Love walking with the sun on my back. Love these from the little sand soldier crabs. Like piles of poo. Okay, funny story, guys, because, you know, all about funny stories. I was in Mumbai and I was walking down the beach, and like Mumbai is not exactly a place you go swimming, okay, just saying. But there was lots of people on the beach. It was kind of like sunset. So anyway, we're walking along the beach, walking, and there was less and less people coming. Less people we were walking past. So it's getting a little bit and so we just kept on walking. So I was with Diego, and suddenly we start kind of seeing like piles of poo, basically, but I didn't realise it was poo. And it was human poo. So we kept on walking, and we're in flip-flops. Like, we can say thongs, guys, because we're Australian here, okay? People will go, oh my God, you're wearing thongs? Okay, I was wearing thongs on my feet. Yeah, just walking around. Hadn't noticed we're like dodging piles of human poop. And then Diego looks up and goes, oh my God, there's someone copping a squat on the sand. Then we kind of put two and two together that we're walking through human waste. So then we walk backwards the other way. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. Don't know why I'm laughing. Yeah, but it was, maybe you had to be there. I will check tomorrow's video out, Paul. Yeah, it was pretty gross, Craig. It was pretty, I think I've pretty much locked that out of my brain. Hey, Lavender's Rock. Kick. We'll just check out Lavender's Rock. And we keep walking. Such a beautiful afternoon. See, I could just put that on record, guys. I said that to you yesterday, Paul. Hey, I just put that on record. Say, oh, what an afternoon. How beautiful is the beach? What a great afternoon. Isn't it a nice walk? And then say, oh, look, there's a bit of sea glass in amongst it. And I could just put it, loop it. So any big plans this weekend, guys? Craig, now that you're kind of starting to feel human again, are you up to anything with the weekend? With the family? Solo? Any adventures? Going to climb the pyramid at Gilloween National Park? Paul, I'm guessing you'll be out on the weekend doing some walking, but is it going to be local or would you go off the island? I guess you probably, because you are retired, Paul, you probably don't choose to go off the island on the weekend. Well, actually, no, what I'm saying, I mean, on the weekend, that's when it's busier. Like, if you went to, like, drove to the Mornington Peninsula, obviously every Tom, Dick and Harry's out because it's school holidays, and some people think that's their worst nightmare, all these kids running around. I don't know, but what are you planning to do? Yeah, oh, so Craig, yeah, it is a love heart. That's why we call it Lavender's Rock, Craig. So Lavender is someone that has joined the chat most afternoons. We haven't seen her this week, but for the last 2 weeks, she's on the chat every afternoon, having a chat with us. And she said to me one afternoon, she said, hey, that rock you just kicked looks like a love heart. I had never noticed. So the next day, when I came back and kicked it, I went, oh my gosh, Lavender was right, it's a love heart. So now I call it Lavender's Rock. It's pretty cool, eh? But isn't it interesting that I've been kicking that rock for years when I've been training for this walk, and I had never noticed it's the shape of a love heart. It's like a smell the roses kind of moment. So Craig, you've promised to do some things with friends and have to catch up with that. Okay, so what do you think you'll be doing with your friends, if you don't mind us being nosy? And Paul's got here. Might go to the other side of the island and check if there's any whales. Yeah, lots of tourists here for school holidays. Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, that's cool. So how far is that for you? So will you drive to the other side of the island? Your island's not very, like, isn't it 27 kilometres? Did I get that right? Remember one day I was trying to read it and I couldn't read it properly and you had to spell it out? Or was it 19 kilometres? Was it 27 by 19 kilometres? I can't remember. So Craig, I think you've probably heard me say that Paul lives on Phillip Island in Victoria. I don't know if you know where Phillip Island is. I really don't know. I should go. Actually, I'm going to look at the map this weekend and know where Paul lives, okay? That way, if I ever want to stalk you, I can come down and visit Phillip Island. I actually don't know particularly whereabouts it is in relation to like the what do you call it? Oh my gosh, what is that road called? I was about to say the Romantic Road, but that's in Germany. The Great Ocean Road. But is it probably more closer to Mornington Peninsula? Anyway, I'm going to look at the map this weekend and check it out. Figure out where Phillip Island is. Okay, I was kind of close, Paul, okay? I said 26 by 19. 26 by 9. Okay, so you're going to drive to the other side of the island and go for a walk. Cool. And check out a different viewing platform or viewing. Do they have platforms? Or what do they have, like a lookout, or is it just a cliff top? Tell us like how the island is situated. Like, is it mountainous? So if there's like 7 or 8 kind of places where you can see the whales, I'm guessing it's kind of like higher. Like, I mean, is it as flat like? I mean, you could see them, but if it's a little bit higher, you get a better view. So just curious what that's like. Oh, cool. Okay, so you live on the Bayside. Good. Just remembering that for my, when I come stalk you. Bayside, right? Paul lives on the Bayside. And there is cliff tops and viewing areas with viewing hours. Okay, cool. That makes sense, doesn't it? Mostly up high. Have you ever been, or both of you, have you ever been down to Coolangatta, like Tweed Head, like Coolangatta Lake? What's it called there? Snapper Rocks. So, sorry, I just coughing. So, like right next to Snapper's Rocks, on the point there, you go up this kind of, you can drive up the mountain or you can walk up some stairs, and it's got a nice viewpoint. But that's where you can see whales too. So I was there maybe 2 years ago. I was staying, where was I staying? I think I stayed at Burleigh. Yeah, I stayed at Burleigh Heads, and I walked from Burleigh Heads all the way down to Coolangatta. It was about 26 k's. It was a mega walk. Not all on the sand. I went on the path. I cheated. But it was such a nice walk. But it was whale season. It was kind of winterish. And when I was standing at the top, you could actually see the whales in the distance given, but it was still really cool. I have to say, I haven't really spent that much time at viewpoints to be able to see whales. So it does fascinate me, Paul, that, you can go for a walk, daily to these different viewpoints and potentially see whales, which is very cool. That's why I asked a million questions. Hello. Konnichiwa. How do you say hello in Korean? Well, it could be Chinese. Ni hao? I don't know. It could be any language. I mean, not any language, but it could be a few different Asian languages. Hey. So anyway, we're saying hello, g'day. The 3 other people in the chat are Australian. So we're going to say g'day. G'day, mate. How are you? There's a huge race head there. What do you mean by that? A huge race head. Race head? What does that mean, Craig? Hi. Konnichiwa. Ni hao. I don't know any other. I don't know Korean. Does anyone know how to say hello in Korean? South Korea's on my little radar. Haven't been. Paul, have you been to South Korea? Craig. Actually, Craig, I know Paul's done a bit of travelling, but Craig, I've never really talked to you about travel. Have you done any travelling? Are you keen on travelling? Or are you happy to see Australia? Because, I mean, it's freaking beautiful, let's face it. The motorbike race. Oh, as in Phillip Island, where, is that where the motorbike race is, Paul? Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Why don't I think it was Kangaroo Island? No, Phillip Island. Yeah, is it? I'm guessing you're saying yes, it is. You'll never leave Australia. Okay, fair enough, because Australia's amazing. So, do you think I'm a little crazy with my ambition to want to see 80 countries? Have you heard me do that spiel, Craig? That's my channel. Why my channel's called Exploradora 80, because I'd like to explore 80 countries. Obviously, I love my own backyard too. But my kind of goal I set when I was in my 20s, like 30 years ago, was that I wanted to discover 80 countries. But how do you say that, Paul? In Korean is hello, can be said as oh gosh, I can't even say that. Say non? Is that what you're saying, Craig? That's non in Korean? Did you just Google that, Paul? Good old Chat GPT? Or did you know? Have you been, Paul? So in Thai, we know it's sawadee krap to men, sawadee krap. And you would say to me, sawadee ka. In Indonesian, it's apa kabar. My gosh, I should know it in Taiwan because I was literally there last year, but I've forgotten. What else? Malaysia's the same as like apa kabar, kabar baik. Oh, no, that's all right. No, of course. That's why I just wondered if you had been there yourself. Afternoon. Any interest, Paul, in going to Korea? Not North Korea, but South Korea. I hear they've got a really good food culture. I'm a bit of a foodie, guys. I love street food. That's what I loved about Taiwan. So I went there after I went to Ibiza last year. And I tell you, Taiwan, I ate my weight in food. I think I was there for 6 days. I tell you, it was amazing. The food was phenomenal. The street food anyway. I love street food. So apa kabar is in Indonesia or Bahasa Indonesian or Bahasa Malay. So Craig, have you been to Uluru? Paul, have you been to Uluru? That's on my list. I would like to go there next. That's a big chunk, guys. Big chunk. You just stick to countries you know. Look at the moss on it. Love the colour. No, you haven't been? I would really like to go there. Would preferably like to drive out there. I know it's far, but it's always nice to have a car, access to a car and drive around and do your own thing. The option is to fly there and hire a car, and then you fly into Uluru, and then you drive to see Kings Canyon. That looks really amazing, the Kings Canyon area. Hike around that and then drive out of Alice Springs. Fly out of Alice Springs, should I say. So, drop the car back to Alice Springs kind of thing. So hire in Uluru and drive to, or vice versa, fly to Alice Springs, hire a car and then drive to Uluru and then fly out of Uluru. It's not exactly cheap to fly to Uluru. I mean, you can get cheap deals sometimes, but yeah, you just got to look out for them, I guess. What do we got here? Some drink, cola from Woolworths. You haven't, Paul? Are you interested in going to Uluru, Paul? See the good old red rock? It does fascinate me, got to say, this big giant rock. I like to walk around it. Craig, are you much of a walker? Other than like, walking in general, like do you like hiking? I mean, some people hate it. Some people can't do it, and I get that. Not everyone's cup of tea. Did any of you guys check out Nancy Trekker's YouTube page? That was on the live when I finished up this morning. I think Craig, you'd already fallen asleep. But a Canadian chick called Nancy Trekker, as in tracking, like hiking, she jumped on. She's got an interesting page. Paul, did you check her out at all? Okay, you definitely want to go to Uluru too. Yeah, I reckon there's some. They reckon that what's it called? Canyon, or Grand Canyon. Kings Canyon is actually more spectacular than Uluru. And some of the people I've spoken to, the way they describe it, and like, it sounds fantastic. Oh, guys, we have a jet ski today. You don't often see jet skis here. We have bottom. That's the fashion these days, hey? Girls in their G-strings. A permanent wedgie. Okay. Yeah, so she's got an interesting page. She wants to do test out the live going, doing the live half and half that I was trying to talk into, Paul. I think she'd have some really interesting things to say about hiking and tracking. She's hardcore, man. I'm definitely not hardcore. I'm softcore compared to her. Like, she literally goes hiking overnight by herself and, carries a big backpack with a tent and everything. It's fascinating. I'd like to do that one day. I need to get a tent that is light, and they're not exactly cheap. And like, I'm into so many projects at the moment. I'm just like, pick a few projects. You can't do everything, Dora. You're like, I want to take on the whole world and do everything. And then like, I get a tent that costs like probably $500 because they're not cheap, like the light ones. And then I only use it once. Probably not cost effective. Probably hire one, or maybe one of my friends might one. I don't know. I don't really know any of my friends that do these overnight things by themselves. So Paul, you know how I've been doing, I don't know, Craig, if you were on the live when I was doing my little cooking show. So once a week on a Friday or a weekend, I'm doing cooking a choco because, I'm obsessed with chocos. So I think, I haven't completely made up my mind if I was going to do air fry choco chips tomorrow morning or like the soup. I guess it depends on what the weather's like tomorrow. If it's kind of cold and, coldish, like a choco soup would be nice to make. Or a baked choco. Yeah. The air fried chips, they're pretty easy to make. I could do that maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I'll make it up on the spot. Keep you guessing. So, it's a very chilled afternoon, guys, for a Friday afternoon, must say. Here comes a lady on the jet ski again. You guys are a fan of jet skis? I'm actually not, I can't really say that I'm not or I am, because I've never actually been on one personally, but I feel like they're very loud and like, it's like a motorbike on water, isn't it? Because like, I used to do a lot of kayaking on the Brisbane River. In the Brisbane River, there's a place called River Life, I think it's called, River Life. It's right underneath the Kangaroo Point cliffs, and you can do like rock climbing with them, or you can hire kayaks or bikes. It's kind of a bit of an adventure hub. They had this deal probably about 7 years ago where if you did one of their kayaking like tours kind of thing, like an hour kayaking tour where they teach you how to kayak basically, you could then, for like, I think it was $10, for $10 buy a 3-month kayaking deal. So basically, in any they open 7 days a week, and I think it's from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You could basically take one of their kayaks for 3 months for $10 for the whole time. So basically, it's like an unlimited, like a membership kind of thing. But the catch was you had to do like the $70 kayak lesson first. So they know that you know the basic rules, which is not cross the river. They don't want you crisscrossing the river like in front of big boats, and especially the city cats that go through on the Brisbane River. I did do that one day. I'll tell you that's another story. But so anyway, so I did it twice. So it was a great deal. I don't know. I think they were just trying to get people to, use the kayaks, and now they don't have it. I ring up occasionally every now and then and say, hey, do you have that deal? And they're like, nah, don't even know what you're talking about. Like they've changed ownership, or the staff have changed that many times. But I'm just always, wishing they have it again. Because honestly, kayaking, I don't know, are you guys a fan of kayaking? But kayaking on the Brisbane River is so beautiful. I mean, the Brisbane River's brown. I know it's not exactly, beautiful water. But if you did it through winter, it's actually so spectacular. The sun looks so nice on the water. And and I never fell in. But I had another girlfriend that used to do it with me. She also had the deal. So we'd meet up maybe on the weekend and like do kayaking adventures, and basically, pack a pack lunch with us and go off for hours. I think one time we nearly tried to go all the way down to St. Lucia, which is pretty far. We didn't get all the way down. And that was the day that I had to cross the river. I was coming back, and it was change of tides. And sometimes when the tide changes, it's like a flat, and it's hard yakka. Like trying to kayak. I kept on saying there's something wrong with my kayak, and I was so slow. I don't know, maybe it was just so tired. But I actually crossed the river because, Brisbane River crisscrosses a bit. And so if I crossed the river, it would kind of take some time off. Like I'd get back faster. And mind you, also I had to get back because they close at 5 o'clock. So obviously, if you're not back by 5 o'clock, they're pissed off because someone has to wait for you, thinking, you're falling in or have to call the police or something. So I was trying to hurry up. So I did crisscross the river. I didn't obviously, kayak in front of a city cat. I don't have a death wish. But I did get in trouble when I came back because they could see me crisscrossing. And I said, look, I didn't want you guys waiting for me. And they said, we don't care. It's just that, they're not allowed to let people cross the river. So I got in a bit of trouble. So I didn't do that again. So you're not allowed to kayak on your island or around your beaches. Just send them anyway, Craig. Maybe it's just the connection's slow at the moment. Could be my connection, who knows. We'll still get it. Also, when you were in Koh Phangan, Okay, cool. How did you find Koh Phangan, Paul? So, Craig, Koh Phangan is an island it's kind of next to Koh Samui off Thailand, or it's a Thai island. It's known as a full moon party island, but it's actually a really pretty island, isn't it, Craig? Paul? Yeah, we'll still get what you're saying, Craig. I promise I won't change the conversations too much, because it's just me gabbling on. Paul, were you there in the chat when I was having a chat about the full moon party and how I was there for New Year's Eve one year on Koh Phangan? I'm kind of forget who I tell these stories to now, guys. So I don't want to, retell a story, because then you'll start thinking I've got dementia. Yeah, oh my God, that Dora's got dementia. She's telling the same stories over and over again. Oh, look at that. It's a big bit. Oh, whoops. It's probably not a nice bit. Okay, let me put you down. I've got to do my shoelace. All right, we're good to go. People, we're good to go. We're not going to trip over our feet. Okay, you got the ferry, yep. It's not very far. It's only about an hour, isn't it, from Koh Samui? We did the same. Okay, you were there. I won't bore you with the details then. But yeah, it's a pretty island, isn't it? Moana movie? I don't know. I haven't seen the Moana movie. You've got grandkids, obviously, Craig. And you've watched Moana, haven't you, with the grandkids? So I don't have kids, so I'm not really into Disney much. But I think that's what you're talking about, isn't it? I don't know. Is that? I don't know. No idea, to be honest. Paul, do you know? It's a Disney movie, isn't it? It's like an animated kind of thing. Okay, this is a pretty area. Can you see? I don't know. You probably can't see, the sun's kind of gone off it. But the green mold, the green moss on the rocks is really pretty. Okay, maybe if the sunlight's on it, it looks really cool. Just take my word for it, okay? Look at the colour of that green. It's pretty cool. It's like when you're hiking and you touch moss, and that's when you're nearly guaranteed to get bloody leeches all over you. Have you guys watched my hiking video where was I? I was at O'Reilly's retreat up at oh my gosh, what's that national park called there? O'Reilly's National Park, isn't it? Yeah, and oh my God, I was there at January actually, and God, the leeches were full on. Ever had a leech on you? Crazy little suckers. Yeah, I think that's what I thought Craig was talking about, Momona. I don't know. I think that's what he's talking about. Oh, Craig, you like movies, don't you? You watch a lot of movies. But did you watch it with your grandchildren? I'm just presuming that you have grandchildren. Do you have grandchildren? Papa Craig? Is that what they call you? Papa Craig? Sounds like Papa Smurf. Sorry. Oh, it smells very fishy down here today. I mean, I know I'm at the beach, but sometimes it doesn't, you don't even smell the seawater or the fishy smell. But today I smell it. Oh, what was that just there? That's a rock. I thought it might have been a turtle. Oh, that's why it's fishy. These things. That's pretty bad. That's because, people swim here and then sharks get all attracted to that shit. Oh, that's what I was going to look for. If the moon had come out yet. What time is it? 4:31. So the moon came out at 4:37 yesterday, but it must have come out earlier. Because you know how I was doing like that 10-minute meditation? I was like 2 minutes in and I saw the moon coming out of the sky. Out of a cloud. So in about 5 minutes I'll have another look and I reckon the moon will come out and I reckon it'll be just as full as yesterday. That was a nice little barbecue I had with Diego. Diego really doesn't get my, talking to strangers. He's not jealous, but he just, he's just like, what? You met someone on a live? Like, what do you mean by that? I probably also question that I probably should have turned off the live and, made it all romantic in our little barbecue. But I had told him that, that's what I was planning to do when I said, do you want to do a barbecue? I said, do you mind? I was going to show the full moon to my mates on a live. So he was okay with it, obviously. Ah, okay. So you are Papa Craig. Is that what they call you, Papa Craig? Or they call you Granddaddy Craig? Or just Papa? Am I annoying you? Are you saying that Paul is 100% awesome? He is 100% awesome. Granddad. Oh, Granddad. Can we just call you Papa Craig? Because it just sounds funny. I mean, it sounds cool. Would you be insulted if I call you Papa Craig? See, that might be okay for like a wind chime. Diego was funny in Samoa. What part? Which one was it? God, there were so many parts of Samoa. Like, he's completely different to me. He's definitely an introvert, and I'm definitely an extrovert, as you can imagine. But, if you get him on the right moment, he does come out of his shell. Like, opposites attract kind of thing. Can you imagine if I was dating someone that was just like me, I think we'd probably kill each other. Oh, yeah. He loves Samoa, Paul. So, Craig, that's how I probably got to know Paul a lot through when I started doing lives from Samoa. I know you're not that interested in going overseas, Craig, but Samoa was a really interesting place to visit. We were there for 2 weeks in May. I challenge you to check out my playlist of Samoa and see if you like anything out of there, because we saw some really interesting things and just nature, like nature stuff, like just really pure beauty in the nature of Samoa. And yeah, Diego was living his best life. So Diego's not keen on travel as much as I am. He likes it when we go away, but he likes to work. He likes to putt around on the house. Like, he's renovating our house, and that's for him. He loves that. He'll do it all weekend. He loves it. But so every couple of years he'll go away with me. So Samoa was that trip, but he's actually booked a trip to go to Europe in the end of August, September. He's going for a month, and he's going to go backpacking. He's going to go to Malta and to Italy, and then he's going to go to Sweden. His brother is in Sweden and has a family in Sweden, so he's been there before to Sweden. He used to live in the UK for a while in his 20s when he first kind of got his carpentry tickets or licenses. He went to work in London and earned some, bucks, back when you could earn big bucks in the UK and then come back with extra money here. Doesn't work that way now. Oh, it does. Yeah, no, it would. Because, pretty much everything's double here. So it still would work, but you couldn't afford to live in London now. I guess that's the key. Like, you could earn big bucks in London, but you would never be able to afford to live there. So it'll be very interesting. I'm looking forward to what he gets up to. I think he's going to love it. Like, just travelling by himself. I don't know, we'll see. Because I said, I love travelling by myself. Just something, me and my ultra ego, I can just do what I want, when I want. I'm very selfish, guys, and you can but I do like to, just challenge myself to do things by myself. Go to a restaurant and sit there like a knob by myself. I know that not everyone likes that stuff, but I do. What, Paul? You just got a notification there was a pod of orcas sighted at Pyramid Rocks on the ocean side of the island. Crap, Paul. Do you not want to just drive over there? How far over there? Out of curiosity. London is great. I mean, because it's so expensive, I've just not really spent much time there at all. Nine kilometres away. Oh, okay, that's not far. So you don't feel compelled to get in the car and drive over there, Paul? Or was that just me and my crazy want to see everything? How cool. I mean, have you ever seen orcas before? I've never seen an orca before. That'd be amazing. So what's this app that you've got, this notification? Like, is it from a boat? Someone saw it where they were fishing or on a boat and they saw them? Or they saw it from the beach? Oh, it's okay, you've never seen an orca either. Yeah, they probably would have gone by now. Yeah, but like, how's the notification work? Who saw them to post it? Ooh. Oh man, I thought that was another bit of yellow sea glass. It's just, I don't know what that is. I don't know what, it's plastic. I better chuck that away. Don't want that to end up in a little turtle or a big turtle. Oh guys, it's low tide. We can walk all the way to the point. We hardly ever get to do that. Fantastic. Woohoo. I had not even noticed. Okay, we're going to go from Lavender's Rock right to Scott's Point this afternoon. Yay. So if you've just jumped on the live, I've got Paul D Australia. I'm Dora. I'm from southeast Queensland. Paul D's from Phillip Island down in Victoria, so the bottom of Australia. We also have Farm Cow. Farm Cow is Craig. He's from Stanthorpe, which is about 2.5 hours from where I am in Brisbane area, in Stanthorpe. So we're like the Australian connection this afternoon, guys. And then we've obviously got someone else on the chat. Maybe, could be Jazz listening. Sometimes I have some people listening in the background while they're working. Could be Jazz. Hey, Jazz. If it is Jazz. Or come say hello. It won't bite. I mean, Paul might, but I don't. Leave in my face. Hello, I'm Dora. Hey, mate. Oh, just making sure I make both my earrings in then. Because when I got, that was really weird there, but when I got out of the car, when I was about to do my walk, the earring fell on the ground. And then I know this is first world problems, but I don't know why, but I keep on losing earrings. They just fall out of my ears. Probably doesn't help that I'm jumping up and down half the time. But anyway, small world problems. Anyway, hello, if you are in the background listening, come say hello. We don't bite. We're just walking with purpose. I'm walking on sand because next Friday I'm doing a 30-kilometre walk, or 18 kilometres, or 18 miles if you're in miles, and I'm doing it for mental health. So I've been doing lives just to have a chat. So come say hello if you like. Oh, it's an app called Wildlife Wales. Wow, that's fascinating. Cool. Wow. Orcas. I actually didn't even know we had orcas in Australia. Do you remember a while ago there was is it Migaloo? The white whale? I don't think there's been a sight of Migaloo for a while. Or maybe, did Migaloo have a baby and they said they saw a Migaloo with a baby? So we're collecting sea glass for a kind of art project at the end of this walk. I'm looking forward to doing this art thing at the end. Who knows what I'm going to do, but it'll be fun. Be another little adventure. So look at these little beach huts. This is a cute one up here, the yellow one. And there's this one over here that's I'm going to show you later on when I walk past it. Is apparently heritage listed. And someone's put a bit of money into redoing it up to make it look a bit flash. But they couldn't pull it down apparently. They could only leave it as it was or redo it, make it look better because it was heritage listed or something like that. I met a photographer on the beach taking photos one day, and that's what she said, that they couldn't get rid of it or pull it down. They only had to leave it there or renovate it. So I'll show you when we walk past. So there used to be a massive tree. See the trunk here? Massive tree that fell all the way over the water here. It was really beautiful actually. Apparently this house here, right, it's kind of secluded. Like behind it is another house. So you're kind of like in a private little area here. It's a public beach, but it's kind of private. Anyway, apparently this lady that bought this house, She was just going for a walk along the beach front and she saw, no, sorry, at the top front, and she saw that there was an auction sign. And she came to the auction straight away and bought it for, I don't know, something $1 million. But yeah, pretty cool, hey? Just to walk along and go, oh yeah, I'll go buy that. There used to be quite a few oldish houses here, and they've bulldozed them and built these kind of big mansions here now. That's a big one here that's just been built. They brought in the palm trees. There's someone sitting there, so I won't shove my camera up there. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Migaloo for ages either. But last time I heard, I thought there was, like, Migaloo had a baby and there was a baby one. Yeah, good for her. Imagine just, going for a walk and just, oh, well, just pull out the checkbook. I'll just bid on that. Crazy, eh? Oh, well, I mean, some people have cash. Good on them. So this is the end of Scott's Point, guys. We haven't really... Oh. Oh, don't know what happened there, guys. I must have pressed a button. But this is the end of Scott's Point. So out here, it's nice and rocky, but it's pretty, like, you gotta be careful because these are all like falling in. Like people's land there is like pretty much disappearing. Let's put this here for a bit. But how cool is this? Like, look at the rock colours. It's very cool. So this, guys, if you're watching, this is Scott's Point. So obviously I walked from down there. I'll zoom in a little bit. That point down there, there's a surf club. That's where Lavender's Rock is. That Love Heart Rock that I kind of kick. But this is kind of beautiful down here. It's quiet. Sometimes there's guys fishing out here. There used to be a cave in here that, kids used to go smoke some bongs and have some drinks. It's very, I don't know, this looks like metal to me, this stuff. I don't know what kind of rock it is, but it's very cool. The colours are really cool. So that's someone's land up there. That used to be a lot more land, and they obviously had something built up there. So the water's obviously come all the way up here. Oh, you can walk up here. I've actually never walked up here, guys. Okay. Probably not in the right clothing. I've got a skirt on. Probably not in the right shoes either. Yeah, I won't bother doing that. Shit. Safety, right? Safety first. Oh, how beautiful is this? Yeah, I don't know, Paul. It does look a bit volcanic, doesn't it? I mean, Glasshouse Mountains is like an hour from here, but I don't think there's anything about volcanoes ever written about Redcliffe. But it is very cool. Look at the swirls in the, I don't know what you call it, in the rock. It's pretty cool. Okay. It's very cool. And look at the sun kind of setting. It's very beautiful. Oh, look, I'm sure probably many years ago, who knows, this whole area could have been volcanic, eh? But it's pretty cool. It's nice to go discovering, isn't it? Actually, I know, Craig, are you still there in the background? Have you ever been to Dudley's Castle, Craig? It's just in front, like when you drive into Stanthorpe. It's on the left-hand side there. No, right-hand side when you drive in. I'm sure you have. Paul, have you ever heard of Dudley's Castle? It's apparently just, well, it's an area, like there's all these massive rocks, basically, and you can go hiding, walking in them. Very cool. And apparently, who was it? Not Ned Kelly. There's another bushranger, famous bushranger. Yeah, not Ned Kelly, another one. They used to hide in there, and his name wasn't Dudley. But yeah, it was apparently a famous place for bushrangers to hang out and just hide. So Diego and I went there one day, just walking around and hiding in the under all the rocks. It was very cool. I did do a video on it called, no, I found a bushranger. But this kind of somewhat reminded me a little bit about that. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, no, it's really cool, Paul. I have got a video on it. It's like a 10-minute video called, yeah, I found a bushranger. I would have posted about November last year, I reckon. Oh, let me show you this. This is that boathouse I was just talking about before. They really made it all pretty. I spent a bit of money on say. These guys have got a massive house. They've got a pool up there too. They've got lots of toys. I drive past on the other side and they've got like, yeah, a few different cars in there. It's always interesting looking at other people's lives, isn't it? I'm a bit of a voyeurist in a clean way, okay, not a dirty way. Yeah, it's really cool, Craig. Are you in town, Craig? Or like, are you on some property outside of Stanthorpe? Okay. Let's pick up that can. Hopefully no one pissed in that. That'd be pretty gross. I might put it up that way, just in case someone did piss in it. So I think I tell you guys that this is, if I go swimming, this is where I normally go because it's so nice and secluded here. It feels like you're in a little private Idaho, a private cove. Ah, it's so pretty. Okay, you're in town. Oh, Paul, are you there, Paul? So there's some stairs here. I used to run up and down those stairs for exercise, like stairs training. I'm not so keen at the moment doing the stairs. I've got a bit of a bung knee. So, okay. So Paul, I wanted to read to you. You know how I said I went to a gift shop? I bought these little cards called Be Happy cards. So that's why I titled this live, Don't Worry, Be Happy. La, don't worry, be happy now. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Da, na, 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 na. Sorry. Okay, so be happy. Let me read this to you, Paul. Begin doing what you want to do now. We have only this moment, sparking the stars in our hands and melting like a snowflake. I don't know if you can see that. Oh no, I just thought it was really nice. Anyway, that was the the first card I pulled out, and it's like a pop-up card. I didn't even realise you pop it out and then you open it up, and that's your little card. And I think you can give it to people. So savor the moment, thoughtfulness. Yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Do you remember that song? It was a good song. Who sang that song? I don't actually know. Don't worry, be happy now. Love. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. It's a big chunky bit. So that guy that I met the other day that told me how to make the sea glass earrings and necklace, he said that he goes snorkeling out here, and that because the waves kind of leave the sediment on the ground here, it's a little bit of a secluded area, that there's a lot of full bottles, he said. There's full bottles, really old bottles, he said, that he's found in here. So that'd be pretty cool to go snorkeling here. I never thought about that. So I bought a new snorkeling, what do you call it? Snorkeling thing. Spout and goggles. When we went to Samoa. So I might actually go out here and see if I can find any cool sea glass. Hey guys. Bobby McFerrin. Is that a song, you mean? Don't worry, be happy? Can someone Google that for me? Don't worry now. No, how's it go? Don't worry. Oh, how does it sound? Go again. Don't worry, be happy now. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Don't worry, be happy now. Dun, na, 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 na. Dun, na, 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 na. Can you find that on if you Google? Or maybe it is by this person, Bobby McFerris. I probably never knew who sang it. Old song, isn't it? Do I sing like it sounds? Do I sing better than I dance? Or do I dance better than I sing? You won't insult me. It's hard to insult me. Okay. Yeah, I don't recall the name. Who sings it? Did they sing any other songs? Or was it like a one-hit wonder? Wow, fantastic, guys. Look how beautiful it is. So this is Moreton Bay, if you're watching and, don't want to have a chat in the chat, which is fine. Not everyone wants to have a chat. Especially this afternoon. It's like the Australian connection. It's nice. I'm going to be honest. It's nice to have you guys on the chat because, you get my, silly jokes. It's like the Aussie sarcasm. I mean, obviously I like other people on the chat too, but I don't actually have many Australian people that actually subscribe to me. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But most people that, subscribe, they're from America, Canada, the UK. So, I'd like to get more people subscribed from Australia. I was kind of thinking, well, when I did these lives that I would meet more people from Australia. Obviously I met you, Craig, and I already knew Paul. Okay, so I'm singing a different song. Oh, okay. I will have to go Google that later. And you spelt it right. Okay. Whoa. I love the beautiful kind of pinky haze that we've got here. There's a flying kangaroo over there. Oh, you can't see. Oh, maybe you can. That's it there. Can you see that? That's flying kangaroo. It was funny the other day. I think, Paul, you were online when I was saying it, talking about the flying kangaroo. Oh, it was yesterday, maybe. I don't know. The day before. I don't know. Some day. I was talking about the flying kangaroo. And Jazz was like, she had no idea what I was talking about. See, again, it's like inside jokes. So, guys, it's 5 o'clock, and where's the moon? The moon should be kind of coming up. What happened to the moon, guys? God, it's gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous this afternoon. So beautiful. Okay, guys, can you tell me can you ask ChatGPT why the moon hasn't come out yet? I would have thought the moon would have come out like a similar time to yesterday, which was 4:37. It came up earlier though, but it still was rising at like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And now it's 5 o'clock and it hasn't even come up. I mean, is it hidden behind, maybe there's some clouds there that I don't see it. Normally I see it before you guys would see it in the camera lens, but I can't see it even with my eyes. Yeah, interesting. I really did think I would see the really full moon come up tonight, even though it's not supposed to. Yesterday was the full moon. Interesting. It's a misty moonlight. Yeah, maybe. Did you Google that? Is that, or were you just saying it's misty? So what's for dinner, guys? What is for dinner? I'm having leftovers tonight. So you know how I caught up with my mum on Wednesday evening? And I have told you before, my mum, she's Indonesian. So she cooks amazing, amazing food. So not only do I go to Mullaney to chase the platypus, but I also go to get fed by my mother. And she also, makes lots of food for me to take home, like I'm starving. I look like I'm starving. I don't look like I'm starving. But that's the Asian, they love to cook. That didn't come through with me. I mean, I'm only half Asian, but I don't love to cook. I love to eat. Where Diego, he likes to cook. It's really weird. But hey, it works. The alarm clock hasn't got off yet. Yeah, maybe it hasn't. They just forgot to tell us, right, in Queensland? How did it change overnight? I don't know what the plane that is. It's a different kind of plane. I can't see what the tail is on it. It's actually a different kind of plane, actually. I know you guys can't see that very well. But considering I'm on a live, I'm zooming in as much as I can. I'm about to say it. How beautiful is this afternoon? So Craig, I'm actually a very good salad cooker too. That's my specialty, salad. Diego says to me, like when he goes away for a month, that I'm just going to live on salad, tuna, and probably steamed rice. Salad, tuna, sometimes some steamed rice. But yeah, I could live on salad and tuna. And I said I'd lose some weight while he's away. I could live on it. I have salad and tuna for lunch. So I bulk make my salads. So I make the salads on the weekend, on Sunday night or Monday night. And then, yeah, put them in the fridge and, yeah, have salad and the cans of tuna. And I can just, take my little esky with some cooler packs and then I've got my salad. It's my way of saving money too, because I tell you, buying lunch is so expensive. Oh, Asian food's the best, man. I'm not terrible at cooking. Like I think I've told you guys I used to work in a Thai restaurant. So the joke is that I'm actually half Thai because I'm not, I eat probably more Thai food than Indonesian food. Have I told you that story that I used to work in Thai restaurants? Maybe I haven't told you guys that. So obviously you're making an instant noodle. Oh, Craig. That's funny. It's a bit of a shit piece of sea glass. Someone's got what do you call it? Those incense sticks going. It smells beautiful. Guys, this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Actually, I'm going to go up. I need to go to the toilet, guys. You know the drill. I'll turn it off. I'll turn the sound off. And I will be back because, shit, it just looks so amazing, guys. And then I'll tell you my Thai story, okay? How I'm kind of half Thai. I feel like there's a lot of people out this afternoon thinking it's a full moon tonight. And remember, Paul, last night, there was kind of like information saying there was a full moon tonight and then full moon last night. So maybe that's why there's so many people up today. Can you Google for me, Paul, about the full moon tonight or the moon tonight? I'm going to turn... Hey, guys, someone came to the toilet after when I went to put the phone down and then I could see their legs. So I was like, oh shit, I could get in trouble for that. Like, you know how you're not supposed to use phones in the toilet? How gorgeous is that, guys? Oh, so nice. I'm very, very grateful to live here. I'm gonna have a water stop, guys. You sometimes slave over a microwave pizza. Okay, so do you want to hear my story? Why I'm half Thai? So, you know I love travel, and I've gone to 62 countries. And the reason why I've been able to go to 62 countries is because I backpack and like I travel cheaply. But also, the reason why I've been able to afford to travel, I don't have a high paying job, I don't have a sugar daddy, don't have rich parents, didn't win the lotto. I've just always had another job or like another side hustle happening. Right now, I actually don't really have a side hustle. I just work for myself. But pretty much since I was 20, like for 30 years, because I just turned 50, right? I have always had a part-time job. So like, I kind of started out in retailing, like doing different retail jobs in my 20s. I didn't go to uni or anything like that. And I would work at a shoe shop through the day. And then at night time, I would work at Woolies packing shelves. So I'd get home, I'd finish at 2 o'clock in the morning, get home by 2:30 and be in bed, and then wake up at like 7:30, get changed, and then drive to work. So I did that for like, I think I worked full time through the day, and then I worked 5 nights at Woolies. And that's how I paid for my first backpacking trip to Europe. And actually on my day off, I had another job. I had 3 jobs. I was starting to be a merchandiser to get into the repping world. So anyway, fast track, you know, a decade later, or a couple, I was working for an employment agency. I'd just come back from, hey, it's the Source. Hey, Doran, how you going, buddy? Welcome. Hey, yes, I know. So, Doran, if you'll laugh at this, I was on the live this morning, and Paul D Australia was on the live, and you know Mary, I met on your live. I can never remember. She's got 2 channels. You know who I'm talking about, Mary. She's all about connection, like you. Anyway, she starts saying, I was about to say, hey, I'm about to go, and she goes, oh, you need to do a happy dance, and I'm like, what do I need to do a happy dance? I said, oh, okay, all right. And then I looked at the chat a bit more, and she's like, you've just made 500 subs, and I'm like, oh my god. And then Paul was saying, yeah, you need to do a 500 sub dance. And I said, okay, well, let's do a live dance. So yeah, I did a live dance. I did the Nutbush City, if anyone knows that. It was pretty fun. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, you've watched me for a while. You've done amazing. And I was at 200 subs, I think, about January. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked that I've got on 500 subs. So thanks. So yeah, so the Source is my mate. His channel is the Source 479. I'm correct, aren't I, Doran? And his name's Doran. He's from Maui. Originally you're from Ohio, aren't you, Doran? So Doran's channel is all about connection. All about connection. And no, not all. He shows his life in Maui. He's got an interesting life in Maui. Oh, look, there's Mr. Pelican. And he lives near a beautiful beach in Maui. So he shows Maui Beach a lot, or his beach in Maui. But he does a lot of lives, and he gets a lot of participation. And I was talking about your live the other day, how I jumped on and I said, oh, I feel like dancing. And I started singing YMCA, and then Frank said, oh, I can play that. And then before I know it, there's you, Mary, Frank, and me singing and dancing YMCA. It was hilarious. Yes, blessed to crochet. Yes, and her other channel. I hadn't actually realised that she was Mary, but I've joined the dots now. We were reckless YouTubers. Actually, Doran, we should have like an anniversary in August, September and get Jordan, because Jordan sometimes jumps on my lives and I know he sometimes jumps on yours. And like Jazz and Tracy, the whole crew. We should do like a StreamYard, see what's going on with everyone's lives. Or, maybe everyone can chat about their channel and see how how the year's gone since we've done the 30-day challenge. Because that was pretty bloody hardcore. So, Doran, you've got Farm Cow. We've got the Australian connection here today. You've got Farm Cow. He's Craig. He's from Stanthorpe, which is like about 3 hours from where I live in Queensland. And then you've got Paul D. Australia. He's from the bottom of Australia. So it's kind of nice that, we can speak everything Australian. And I don't actually have any other Australian subscribers. I mean, I do have a few, but they don't jump on the lives. So I appreciate these two. And then we've got Doran, who jumped on and said hello. So from Maui. So how's your day been going? You must be starting your day? Yeah, it must be what? It'd be like 6 a.m. in the morning in Maui, would it be, Doran? Yeah, no, let's do that, Doran. Let's set that up, eh? Because I reckon, let's reach out to, there's quite a few of us. But yeah, the main ones would be Tracy, Jazz, you, me, Jordan. I don't know who else. You're the master networker. All right, so you also don't have many Hawaii subs, Doran. Isn't it interesting, hey? So Paul's got a pretty good little following going. He's on about 1,400 subs. Do you have many people follow you that are Australian, Paul? I mean, mind you, I did stalk Paul. I think I got Paul. I met Paul through Billy Australia. Actually, that's a really cool channel that I got, Paul, from you. They're an English couple, Dave and Dawn, from the UK. I can't remember the name of their channel, but yeah, Dave and Dawn. You know who I'm talking about. I'm sure it's them. Oh no, Anita. Does anyone know Anita? She's actually, I think she's New Zealand. She's a Kiwi, but she's living in the UK. Paul, you know who I'm talking about, don't you? Okay, so you also don't have many Australian followers or subs. Isn't that interesting? So Doran, you don't actually have many Maui people following you. Isn't that interesting? Wonder why that is. Here we go, a bit of sea glass. It's 9:17 p.m. Oh shit. Okay, so that's on Thursday night, and this is 5:19 p.m. on Friday night. So we're literally, wow, you are far behind, Doran. Or should I say that Craig, Paul, and I are way in the future. So, how's the full moon tonight, Doran? Have you gone down to the beach and checked the full moon out? Because I did a live last night walking on the beach, and then we had a barbecue last night and we had a few people watching the full moon with us. It was epically beautiful. And I still don't know why the moon hasn't come out tonight, guys. Just a bit clueless to why the moon hasn't come out. It must be foggy or something, it's just not coming out. But yeah, the moon last night was amazing. So yeah, I'm curious about what your moon's like Doran, because it's your full moon now. Yeah, Anita. She's awesome. I'm sure I met her through you, Paul. I saw one of her comments on your channel, and then I just went on and checked out her page. She's fabulous. I like her. I mean, I like a lot of you guys, but yeah, she's awesome. She's in France at the moment, isn't she? Yeah, we're 20 minutes in the future. It's crazy, isn't it, Doran? Crazy, 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 crazy. So that person, you know how I was telling you guys before about talking about jet skis? She's still out. I don't know if it's the same she or he, but she was a she before. She's still out there cutting it up. So, are we jet ski lovers or not? Because I don't think I'm a jet ski lover. I mean, I've never been on a jet ski to say that I don't like it, but I just don't like the sound they make. Actually, that's what I was talking about before. I was talking about kayaking, and then I went off on a tangent about kayaking. But in the Brisbane River, when I'd go kayaking, there'd be jet skis going zooming past me all the time. So I didn't really love jet skis. So, Doran, in Maui, you'd probably have a few jet skis going zooming up and down the beach. Are you a fan? Oh, she's in Switzerland at the moment. Cool. I'll have to go check that out. Can you hear that, guys? Like you probably can't see it. Let me zoom in. But they're cutting it up big time. I'm sure you can hear that. So I had a friend that had like a top-notch, expensive jet ski, and he could go from here over to the island of Moreton Island in like 40 minutes, flat strap. On a nice day, obviously, when it's flat. So they do have a lot of speed on them, don't they? Oh, you don't see them much? Have you ever ridden one? Okay, so you'd like to try it? I don't know. I think they make a lot of noise. So like, you know, if you're kayaking on the river and they zoom in past you, it kind of ruins the solace. But then again, you know, that could be said about me. You know, I'm walking along the beach talking to a phone and, you know, people are fishing. Probably I'm ruining their solace. So it goes both ways, doesn't it? Love the sound of the ocean. Doran, are you into meditation? Do you go to the beach and meditate? I don't think I've ever heard you talk about it, but just curious, do you ever meditate? Do you go to the beach and meditate? Craig D's not into meditation. I doubt Farm Cow's into meditation. But I'm just curious. Well, I have you here. Oh yeah, jet skis can be dangerous. There was quite a few crashes back in the day, wasn't there? I think they're less people have jet skis now because you have to get a boat license. I think back in the day you didn't actually need this is in Australia, Doran, but back in the day you didn't actually need a boat license. You just need to do a jet ski course, and then you got your license. And a lot of people got them. But now you actually have to have a boating license. And I think that probably has deterred people. Oh, look, guys, the moon. Oh, my gosh, guys, look. Oh, the moon has risen. Oh, fabulous, guys. Oh, my goodness. That is a mozza. Oh, shit. That is huge. Used to meditate a lot. Okay. Oh, shit. That is huge. That wasn't glowing like that last night, was it, Paul? I'm so confused about the timing of this moon. Like, it's literally an hour later. I mean, I thought the moons was very much like the tides. It only changed by, like, 15 minutes or something per day. But it's like it's an hour later. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't obviously know my moon phases that well. Man, that is one hell of a moon. Well, see, Doran, it was actually a full moon yesterday. Last night, and I did a live, and this is like epically amazing. That's a massive moon. Well, it was full yesterday, but maybe tonight it's more glowing. What do you reckon, Paul? Because like Paul and I were both Googling yesterday about, is it a full moon? Is it not a full moon? And some pages said tonight was a full moon, and then some pages said last night was a full moon. So that would be your time now. So Doran, so the 11th. Is today the 11th, Paul? Yeah. I'm so confused. I don't know what day it is. It's Friday. Yeah, it's much better than yesterday, wasn't it? Jesus, look at it. Crap. So when I enlarge, it's much better for you guys. Honestly, Doran, I've actually really made some really nice connections by doing these lives. And, personally, I get to see amazing animals. Like, I've walked this area, a lot. But just to connect with watch the pelicans. I love it. I love it. But yeah, the lives have been fun. I've met some really nice people. Like, I've connected with Craig. Craig is a new person I've connected with, and he only met me on a live. Actually, he met me I was doing a barbecue live last Saturday night in the backyard, like a fire, and he jumped on the live, and that was quite fun. Him and Jazz, actually. And then he's tapped into the craziness on the afternoon walks or the morning walks with me. Paul's always up for my craziness. He was watching my lives when I was in Samoa and then in Europe. But shit, that's gorgeous, guys. Seriously, wowzers. I need to screenshot that because, okay, bear with me, guys. Hopefully it doesn't turn off. Oops, wrong one. That's my volume. Oops, off, guys. I didn't get a screenshot. Freaking phone. Sometimes I can screenshot. There we go, I got a screenshot. Okay, so you're there still? Because I did actually turn the phone off then by accident. The bad moon is rising. Oh, can you tell me the words? Bad moon is rising. I'm trying to remember the name, like the words. No, can't. Oh, that's so beautiful. So beautiful. So guys, I just have an idea. Just bear with me. Because I have to do a full moon dance because I did a dance last night and it wasn't as effective because it wasn't glowing like this. So I'm just going to go put the phone up here. I'm going to embarrass myself. There's a girl sitting there watching the full moon. So there, let me just embarrass myself. You're used to me embarrassing myself. All right. No. Okay. Now, the catch is, guys, I can't actually see myself and see if I'm actually in the picture. So this could be like, you can see my head dancing. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. He's opposite of your mum. She could learn a lot of things.
Is moon rising? Moon rising. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Is that a song? Moon rising? Could you even see me dance then? That's so cool. Are you guys joking? See you, Doran. All right. Well, are you joking? Did you see it or not? Yeah, you see the plane go through? It's pretty cool. All right, I'll try one more time. Was I in the frame then? Craig, I just think you're joking now. I'm too close. Au revoir. No, I think you guys are joking with me. All right. You can only see my hands? All right. Well, I think you've seen enough of my dancing. And sometimes dancing just has to be seen and felt. I felt it. You didn't need to see it. It was pretty bad. All right, guys. I'm going to keep on walking and then I'll show you a bit more of the moon when I get down a bit further. The lady sitting next to me must have just thought I was absolutely whacked. I don't know if to believe you or not. Honestly. Do you really want to see me dance? Like, it's pretty bad. Like, I have two left feet. God, guys, it's so beautiful. I can't walk like this. I mean, I can try, but it's not exactly comfortable. Okay, I'll try one more time, okay? Let me get up here a bit more. I can smell food. I can smell barbecue. I'm starving. I'm honestly starving. So I've got leftovers from my mum's food from Wednesday night. So we've got some mee goreng, which is like noodles, stir-fry noodles. So tasty. She has the best noodles. And then I've got some kind of chicken dish, like chicken curry, but not chicken curry. It's really spicy. And then she gave me some steamed rice too. So, and we've also got the steak left over from last night, which was a bit blue, because it was mooing, literally. So I think Diego's going to recook that. All right, we're going to embarrass myself. There's another lady here. I'm a bit shy, guys. Oh, fuck it. You better not be lying to me, guys. I reckon you are. Okay. All right. Let's do it this way. There you go. All right, let's do it this way. Okay. Where's the moon? There's the moon. Okay, let's go this way. Right here. No, oh, here we go. This is better. This is better. I could get 500 new followers. I doubt it. I could also lose 500 new followers. All right. The moon. Have I got full? No. Try to get that centered. All right. Now I need to think of a song. I don't know why the Funky Cold Medina just came in my head. All right, Funky Cold Medina. Let's go. Funky Cold Medina, Dina. I'm rapping. I'm Funky Cold Medina, Dina. With the Muna. Funky Muna Dina. Okay. You definitely saw that one, Craig, okay? You can't be fibbing anymore. She's beautiful, isn't she? Do you know, like, I thought the full moon was yesterday.
It was.
That's what I'm saying, but like,
That looks more full tonight.
it does, doesn't it?
It does too.
It's very confusing because I thought, wow, it looks so gorgeous tonight.
They did say it was yesterday. And I was wondering if they note it by Northern Hemisphere times or something, or UK times or something.
Well, I was Googling it last night, or yesterday afternoon, and it was a bit deceiving. There was one website that said it was today, and then a few websites that said, yes, last night.
That's right, it was the 10th they were saying, but because I was sitting here thinking, that looks like the full moon now.
Oh, wasn't it? Like, it's massive.
Yeah.
Because it rose yesterday at 4:37. It was really early. But it was nothing like that. It wasn't beaming like this.
Oh, this one was gorgeous, it just came right up.
It's like magnificent, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's great. Where's your accent from?
Scottish.
Oh, Scottish.
Yeah.
I can hear it in the background. You've probably been here for a while.
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've not been in Scotland for a long time.
Yeah. Whereabouts in Scotland were you from?
Glasgow.
Oh, okay, yeah. Glaswegian?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you go for Celtic?
Celtic. It
Yep,
is, yeah.
yep.
We get Rangers and Celtic.
Yeah.
But, yeah. My family's Celtic.
Yeah, right. How long's it been since you've gone back?
Oh, I go back frequently.
Oh, do you?
I was actually back in February of this year.
Oh, okay.
So I go back and visit, but I wouldn't stay there. It's too cold.
Oh, it is cold, isn't it? And look at our winter today. Today was beautiful.
This would be a perfect summer day in Scotland.
Oh, yeah. Oh, everyone would be at on the beach
Oh, yeah, definitely.
in their bras and undies.
Too hot for them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You get sunburnt today. Oh, it's gorgeous today. It's night. Yeah. So it's very confusing. I don't know. Yeah. So obviously, hey, we got 2 full moons. That's the main thing.
Just enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, enjoy. See you later.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
So how was that dance, guys? I actually thought the funky moon Medina was pretty cool. Guys, you were fibbing. I could see myself, guys. I purposely turned the camera around so I could actually see myself dancing. So I know I can dance. I mean, I know I could dance. I could see myself dancing. So now you just got 3 dances out of me. Cheeky shits. So she's just as confused about the full moon too. Oh well. You two are like conspiring liars, trying to make me dance more. But the last one was that was a lot better, that one. See, I had to have a song in my mind. When I have a song in my mind, I can dance a lot better. I'm not saying that it looks better, but in my mind it feels better. If that's possible. My God, look at that. She's gorgeous, bloody gorgeous. I don't think I get more followers from my dancing. I think I get more people more confused about my dancing, going, what the fuck is going on there? Honestly. But I don't care. I mean, it's cool that, I got 500 subscribers. But at the same time, I mean, it's cool. It's very cool. I probably haven't really thought about it much. Oh, really, Paul? I will check that out later, and I'll see. And I bet you any money, you cheeky guys, both times I was in full view, and you just made me do another dance. And if you're right, I will apologise. I've got to say, it's actually not bad walking in the dark, so to speak, like this kind of time. Dusk, should I say. It feels nice. I mean, obviously it feels safe because there's lots of people around. My mother would say differently. If she rang me now and I said, I'm just getting off the beach, she'd be like, oh my God, it's so dark. Like, why are you walking in the dark? Well, it's not that dark. I mean, I can see in front of me. There's street lights. There's lots of people. Look, there's all these people trying to get photos of the moon. So there's an Accor hotel just here. I can hear some music playing in the background. I can smell their food actually. It smells very garlicky. Oh man, I'm starving. Absolutely starving. I was thinking I'd get a full lap in, like to go back down to Lavender Rock and then back to my car, but I don't think I'm going to. I need to eat. I'm starving. So tomorrow, guys, my plan. Yeah, what Paul said, Greg. Yeah, sure. We'll see. I'll see. I still think you guys are having a laugh at me at my own expense. I don't know, picking on me. My plan tomorrow is, because I'm a week out from this walk, is to do 15 kilometres tomorrow. So I'm going to walk 15 kilometres tomorrow and then taper off from there. So I won't walk on Sunday. And yeah, through the week, I'll just do littler walks. Just so I don't overdo it before the walk. So what are you guys doing tonight? Are you going to watch some YouTube, watch a movie? Diego and I have been watching the series 24. Have you seen that with Keith O'Sullivan in it? They've got like 8 series of it. Or it's like you could be watching an episode a night for the whole year. But we're getting into it actually. It's a bloody good show actually. I remember seeing it back in the day. It's an old series. But I remember seeing it, but I've never watched it. I didn't, think it would be any good, but Diego's like, no, you'll really like it, and I really like it. Like, some nights, if we're lucky, we can get 3 episodes in, but mostly it's 1 or 2 episodes. But yeah, looking forward to watching one tonight. How's my Friday night? Going home, having some leftovers, and watching 24. I mean, I'm happy with it. Hey, I'd like to go see a DJ tonight if there was one. I am actually going to pay for a ticket. One of my favourite DJs, Paul Van Dyke. So Craig, I think Paul, I like DJs. I like doof music, guys. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. I know it. I know. I hear you like rolling your eyes now. But yeah, Paul Van Dyke is an older DJ. I think he's German. He's coming and he's playing in Brisbane next month. Tickets aren't that expensive. It's like $50, which is pretty decent for to see a really good DJ. He's playing at a nightclub full of young teeny boppers, which you always feel a bit weird going into, but it is what it is. There'll be a lot of other people like my age and older, because Paul Van Dyke's been around for ages, probably 30 years to be honest, DJing. I first saw him. He was one of my favourite DJs back in the day, and I happened to be. When I was living in Massachusetts, back Cape Cod, I was selling timeshare for 3 crazy months, and then it just wasn't working, and then we ended up going to Cancun. But we drove from Massachusetts into Philly. I think we flew out of Philadelphia. Streets, Philadelphia. No, and we went through New York. I've never been to New York before, right? So we stayed, I think, 1 night or 2 nights. And I was with 2 Scottish guys. Fucking crazy guys. I'd been living with them in Ireland. I worked with them in Australia, selling timeshare. So we'd been worked together for a long time. Anyway, they were nuts. So that's probably how I've become nuts. Anyway, where am I going with the story? God, sidetracked. Oh yeah. So anyway, I was obsessed with Paul Van Dyke. I thought he was amazing. He has this song called For an Angel. And yeah, it's an amazing song. And we were staying at this timeshare resort in Manhattan, right? And one of my mates rang up like the main nightclub. So back in the day, you could ring up the nightclub and try to get on a like a guest list. I was actually 25. This was my 25th birthday, actually. So, yeah, this was 25 years ago. So we're in New York. It was my birthday, my 25th birthday. And my friend rings up the nightclub and says, oh, who's playing tonight? And they said, Paul van Dyk. And I nearly fell over my feet. I'm like, for fuck's sake, it's my 25th birthday. I'm in New York City with two of my best mates and my favourite DJ is playing. So anyway, we went to this nightclub. It was called Twirlo. It's not there anymore. It was one of the biggest nightclubs in the world back in the day. I don't remember much. I got shit-faced, as you do. You're 25. It was my birthday. Anyway, how's this form, right? My friends left me there. They left me at this fucking at this club. I was a little drunk, but that's not good. Like, these two guys should be, like, looking after me. They left me there. I had met this guy called Faith. I don't know, he was American, I think. And I was, having a little pash on at the dance floor. That's it. Nothing else, guys. Calm down. Anyway, the ugly lights went on. I mean, we all know what the ugly lights are. Like, the lights turn on at 5 a.m. in the morning. You're like, shit. So the ugly lights came on and I just took the bolt. Anyway, so I had to get a cab. And this is back 25 years ago when, crazy shit happened in New York City. You might not have ever met Dora doing these crazy lives, watching a full moon, because I could have got abducted. Yeah, I'm a drama queen. So anyway, I get to my hotel, right? The fucking guys that I was with, they were also off their heads. They would not open the door. So they took the key. So I'm like ringing the door, like the intercom downstairs. They wouldn't wake up. So I had to wait till by this stage it was 6 a.m. I had to wait till 7 a.m. for management to open the doors and then to open the door to let me in the room. I opened the door and I was like, you fucking assholes. They were like passed out. I'm like, fuck. So anyway, that was an interesting experience for my 25th birthday. I don't remember much of seeing my favourite DJ, Paul van Dyk, but that's my claim for fame. I saw him on my 25th birthday in New York City, and yeah, it was an experience. I have seen him quite a few times since. I saw him when I was living in Mexico. So after I left the States, we went to Cancun. My two friends that I was living with end up with a drug problem because Mexico drugs are so cheap. I don't do drugs, not a fan. Anyway, they went home. I stayed. So I stayed for another 7 months. And yeah, fast track, a couple of decades later, I ended up back there living again, another experience living in Mexico. And I went and saw Paul van Dyk. He was playing in Tulum on the beach. And he was fantastic. This time I wasn't drunk and I enjoyed it thoroughly. He was amazing. He's come to Australia a few times now, so I've seen him quite a few times in the last couple of years. I think I saw him last year, actually. So I'm a big fan. So anyway, I'm going to see him next month. Hi, Lulo. How you going? I was just rambling, telling a story as I do. Abducted, yeah. I could have been abducted, hey. You've heard the stories about, single girl goes out, doesn't come home, ends up, no one ever finds out what happened to her. That could have been me. Yeah, welcome to the live. I'm about to go, guys, because I have been gas bagging a lot. And we are watching the full moon, the buck moon. Paul, do you want to say what the buck moon is? Because I'm going to butcher it. Oh, honestly, it was the best 25th birthday ever. I mean, yeah, it's pretty special. Oh, and actually, I met him too. That makes it even funnier. So when I met him in Tulum, he was off his chops. So he'd just done a DJ set for about two hours, and I think he was off his head. And I stood at the front I went up to the front of the gate and he was kind of walking down and everyone was kind of like getting selfies with him. So I got a selfie with him and you should see the photo of him. His eyes are like beaming, like he looks off his head. But yeah, anyway, that was my claim for fame. I got a selfie with him. And only recently, I went to the same nightclub that I'm going to next month. It's called Eclipse nightclub. And I don't know if you know, guys, again, I think you guys don't like dance music. I just have a feeling you guys don't like dance music. But you might know the song Sandstorm. I'll try to sing it in my head, but I can't think of it right this minute. Sandstorm by Durard. He's European, he's Swedish or something. I can't remember. But this song's been 25 years out and he did his 25-year like world tour and he was playing at Eclipse and at the end of the DJ set, there were a few people waiting I've turned into a groupie, right? A DJ groupie. So there was a few people, women, waiting at the end of the DJ box. So I thought, fuck it. He's going to walk out. He had no security. So he walked out and we all got a selfie with him. I got a photo with him. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I've become a DJ groupie girl, guys. Oh, happy birthday. Okay, I've got to sing you happy birthday, okay? What's your name? Lulo? Lulo? Okay. Would you like it in Marilyn style? Okay. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Lulu, happy birthday to you. I butchered it. Anyway, I was doing that. Happy birthday, okay? Hope you enjoyed that. See, I've got more talents than just dancing, guys. Singing's a talent. I think I dance better than I sing. I think I sound like a cat being strangled. Did he just say no cow? So Craig, it's not even his birthday, so you just made me sing happy birthday to a stranger in Marilyn voice? You guys are just completely taking the piss out of me tonight. Made me dance a few times and I didn't even need to. Made me happy birthday to a stranger. Guys, you're taking the piss. Oh, hold on, maybe I've missed. I'm way down in the chat now. See you guys. I'm confused. Is it his birthday or not? Did I just sing happy birthday to a stranger for no reason? You guys are really taking the piss out of me tonight. Crap, it's not even his birthday. All right, guys, well, I want to say good night. I think I'm misreading everything. I wasn't actually in the end of the chat. I was at the start of the chat when Lulo jumped on. So I just misinterpreted and then just went for it. Okay, well, the thought was there, okay, when it was your birthday. I just sang your birthday. Okay, see you guys. Bye.